I know I'm not in the correct uniform. You expect to see an England shirt here, but I'm off out in like an hour, so this is like my going out costume. But today, I thought I'd take the chance to react to my World Cup predictions. All 10 of you saw the actual predictions video, so cheers for that. So, fuck knows how I'm going to get views on reacting to that video, but hey ho, here we are. So, I'm going to do the groups as normal, like I did with the Euros, and then I'll just say which, like when it comes to the knockout stage, which ones actually got correct, rather than just having to go through the entire fucking knockout stage, because there's fucking too many stages in the knockout phase. So I'm just gonna do. I'm not got my mic on. I don't give a shit. So yeah, I'll do the groups as normal, and then knockout stage, like I just said, just pick out the ones that I actually got correct. So start off with Group A.
Korea, South Africa, Czech. I'll tell you what, I might do that. And then that. Mexico, Korea, Czech, Africa.
I was one right. Okay, good start. I got Mexico to come first. That was a bit of a no-brainer. And then South Africa decided to show up. And then South Korea let us down. And then Czech Republic fucked it up. You don't really need ball knowledge to know that Mexico were going to top their group. But to be fair, I did not think they were going to top the group, like, on a winning streak. They won all 3 of their games. So fair play to them. Thoroughly deserved to go through. But yeah, all the other teams let me fucking down. Right, Group B now. I'm going to try my best not to waffle so much in these, like when I'm reacting to these predictions, because one, there's so many more teams to go through, and also, I want you to actually watch this video rather than just skip to the good bits, so I'm not doing a good job of that either, am I? Right, so, I predicted Spain, no. Starts with the same letter. It's easily confusing.
I feel like I want to say Canada first because they got the hosts, they got the home support. If I do Switzerland, then Canada, then
Bosnia, Qatar, bang on, full house, perfect match, bingo, wherever the fuck you want to call it. Connect 4 in a row. Connect 4.
I've got such little hope for Qatar that I see Bosnia. Admittedly, I don't even know the last time they played football, the Bosnians, but I even put them above Qatar. That's how little fucking praise I have for Qatar right now.
Yeah, I think that was quite an awkward group though to judge, really. I didn't have any good teams in it, really. Well, good teams that you would consider like actual decent nations, you know. I'm quite lucky I got that one, to be fair.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I'll go Morocco, and then I'll go Scotland.
Group C, again, twice on the bounce, perfection. Brazil, again, top their group, no doubt. Morocco, so from their last World Cup appearance, that's kind of what convinced me to put them to not top their group, but still advance anyway. Scotland, they're just quite shit in general. And Haiti, Right, Group D, I'm a bit off here.
I'll tell you what, I'll do USA. I hate Americans, but I have to. And then Turkey, and then Australia.
Well, I knew USA would top their group, but then Australia, and then Paraguay, and then Turkey. Yeah, again, I'm one perfect, and that's the one who topped the group. No words on that, to be fair. I mean, America had like the host advantage, so that's what kind of convinced me for them to top the group.
Right, Nazis. Top between these two, Ivory Coast and Ecuador. Yeah, let's do and then Ecuador.
Perfection once again. Germany, Ivory Coast, Colombia, sorry.
You stupid bird.
And Curacao. Curacao, we all knew wouldn't get far in the tournament. Well, just wait till we get to fucking Cape Verde. See how much of a tit I seem then. But yeah, Germany, it's funny how Germany topped their group, but then bowed out of the round of 32. To Paraguay, was it? Serves you right for not having fucking Stack in your team, or Daniel Farke as manager. I'm a Leeds fan, if you can't tell.
I'll tell you what, I might do Japan second, you know. And then Sweden. Yeah, it's not much thought going into that, to be honest.
Another one, bang on! The Dutch, Japanese, Swedish and Tunisians. Obviously the Dutch would top their group with the team they have. I think they're literally one of like, the best teams to not win a World Cup. Along with Belgium. And I don't think they got far in this one either. Japan, I always felt like, when it comes to Asian nations, this is gonna make me sound racist. I don't care, because I'm not being racist, and it's fully obvious that I'm not being. We're in a sensitive, fucking sensitive world where everything's racist nowadays. When it comes to Asian countries, they're very dynamic on the ball, and they're really brave, you know. See, call me racist now. It's like they move the ball, they're not afraid to take shots, they're not afraid to just run with the ball and see what happens sort of thing, you know. That's what helped me predict they'll not top the group, but again, advance anyway. Right, Group G.
Well, Belgium top. I'll go Iran second, and Egypt third, and then New Zealand fourth.
I got the middle ones the wrong way around. Belgium, like I just said, one of the best countries to not actually win the World Cup. New Zealand, yeah, I didn't think they'd get far. They got Chris Wood, and that's about it. Yeah, I thought Egypt would, because they got Salah and Mamouche. Who've Iran got? You know what I mean? Never mind. Group H.
Saudi Arabia, well obviously. Tell you what, I'm gonna do for fucking yeah. I'm gonna put Saudi second. Don't know why, but there's gonna be times in this World Cup where there's gonna be like shock results, you know. So Saudi Arabia coming second might be one of them.
Yeah, can we all come together, right? This is gonna like help world peace more than fucking Gangnam Style, allegedly. But can we all admit that we did not predict Cape Verde to actually go through? We did not predict them to even get any points in this World Cup. Funny though, fun fact, right? The two nations that are in the final, Spain and Argentina, they both drew to Cape Verde in this tournament. Argentina and Spain, the two nations in the fucking final, both drew to Cape Verde. What a mad fucking start. Cape Verde, defo, without a shadow of a doubt, won the hearts of the fucking entire world. Especially their goalkeeper. He had like fucking 12 followers before the tournament started. Now he's on fucking 12 billion or something like that. I'm not really surprised, to be fair. He had an amazing game when he produced all them saves. Yeah, I think Spain and Uruguay were the only ones I got right. First and third, 2 and 4th I got just a little bit mixed up. But it's the same mistake we've all made. We've all put Cape Verde to come last, so it's not just me. Group I.
Right, Norway, Senegal, Iraq are bottom. You know what, I'll do that. Switch Senegal and Norway around. Senegal just have pacey players, really. What, because they're black? Yeah, probably. Norway, they've only got Haaland and Ødegaard, and that's it. Iraq, they're just, like, bombing people, to be fair. So saying that, they might win the whole fucking tournament, just blowing everyone up. Well, that was, like, 20 years ago, so I think they might have packed that in now, hopefully.
Again, got the middle two the wrong way around. France, Norway, Senegal, Egypt. France, Norway, Senegal, Iran. Iraq. It is what I'm fucking dealing with here. Just like the fucking Euros, I'm using emojis. It's quicker, isn't it? Apparently, because I'm actually typing out the countries anyway. So how is that even quicker? But yeah, it's no surprise that Iraq didn't even. Well, it's not a surprise that they were at the bottom of their group. Norway sort of surprised me. I felt Senegal would have been a team that had a lot more overall better players than Norway. Like Norway, they've got Haaland and Ødegaard, and that's it. Senegal, they might not be all good, but I feel like from like an average perspective, Senegal are better than Norway. But weren't I wrong?
Argentina, obviously. Algeria and Austria. And you've got Jordan just chilling. Nice bloke. Yeah, I think it might go that way. There's no specific reasoning, but it's just the fact that it's what just clicked.
Yeah, another bang on one. Argentina, Austria, Algeria, Jordan. Not much to say about that, really. It was fucking obvious as hell that Argentina were going to top the group there, with a little help of FIFA. Group K.
Well, I think we'll have to say that they're going to top their group as well. You got Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva. What more do you want? Rafael Leao, I think, as well. See, I want to make like a shock kind of prediction here. I don't want to say Colombia to come second, but I feel like that's naturally what's going to happen because it's Colombia. They got Uzbekistan and Dr. Congo to worry about. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do that. Dr. Congo just come second. Come at me.
Right. So I put Portugal and then Congo. I've noticed over the years, when it comes to World Cups or maybe even Euros, there's a couple of upset matches. You know, like the worst country, like beating, like one of the best countries. Well, I thought that Congo might have actually, they might have beaten Portugal or they might have beaten Colombia. I'm not sure if they did either, but Colombia topped the group, which is still quite a shock given they've overtaken Portugal. Then it's Portugal, and then it's Congo, and then it's Uzbekistan. Again, we all knew Uzbekistan were going to make it far. I kind of wish I thought the same for Congo, but hey-ho. Finally, Group L.
You know what? I'm going to go with that. Ghana to come second. Yeah, I'm somewhat happy with that.
Got Brexit, obvious again. Again, got the middle two mixed up. I need to stop doing that. So I predicted England, Ghana, then Croatia. Reality form was England, Croatia, Ghana. We drew to Ghana, so that's on us. But I mean, yeah, I thought Croatia were done for. I thought they were washed. Their whole squad has an average age of 114. I feel like age might have like played a big part with their footballing ability, but all I did was make them more experienced to some extent. So again, Panama, no surprise with them not going far whatsoever. So yeah, out of all them, 5 out of 12 that will bang on. You know what? Fuck you, look. I watched FNG's video yesterday. He didn't get as many right as I did, so he's got better ball knowledge than me. So bear that in mind. I'm not as fucking retarded as people think. I had 4 teams to pick from in each group. It wasn't that fucking hard. Oh, this is coming from someone who put Congo to go fucking second in their group. Never mind. Right, so now we're into the knockout stage. This won't take long because given I didn't get many right in the groups, it's very rare to see like the nations face off against each other that I predicted. So around of 32, there's one that I only got right. That was Mexico beating Ecuador. That's the only one I got right. Depressing. Germany bowed out of the round of 32. I mentioned that earlier. I believe to Paraguay. It's kind of baffling. Why am I looking like Gordon Ramsay? It is baffling of how you got a team like Germany. I know they're not at the best of like World Cups as of late. You know, they couldn't get out of the group stage in 2018. They didn't make it that far in 2022, I don't believe. It's Germany, man. Round of 16. This one I sort of got correct, but in that like Morecambe and Wines, I got it right, but in the wrong order. So in the round of 16, I put Spain to beat France. That did happen, but it wasn't in the round of 16. It was in the semis. So I was 6, 7 right on that. So I was doing that like, but then I can't do that without saying then 2 fucking toxic numbers, can I? I can if I grew up, but too late now. Right, quarters. Again, another one I got right, but in the wrong part of the World Cup. I put Argentina to beat England in the quarters. That also happened, but it was actually in the semis. So I was actually one place off with that. That's depressing either way, really, isn't it? England lost anyway. And the semis, once again, another accurate prediction, just in the wrong place. I put Spain to beat Argentina in the semis. If you don't know already, that happened in the fucking final. And I think I can speak for the entire fucking well, not the country, the entire fucking planet, that we are grateful that Spain won against Argentina. Them corrupt wankers got what they deserved. And the final, I think the only prediction I got right here was Spain to make it to the final. But I put Brazil to beat them. But as a matter of fact, it was Argentina who Spain beat. So I was very wrong on that one, but not as wrong as I easily could have been. I'm not sure what to make of that. Like, I'm really happy with the group stages of how many I got right, with like barely any source of knowledge. I think a lot of these football YouTubers who made predictions who did the group stages to this and got most of them drastically wrong. I felt like they might have been overthinking it. With me, I just thought, yeah, Mexico going to top the group, Brazil going to top the group, Scotland will make it far, you know, that sort of thing. So yeah, I got a lot of accurate predictions on the group stages. Knockouts, yeah, looking back, I got at least one on each section. Like, one right on the round of 32, one right on the round of 16, and so on. But from the round of 16 towards the final, it was like, I got the right teams, but I didn't have them in the correct part of the knockout stage. Which, to be fair, is still pretty good in the sense of it could have been anyone. Like, it could have been any country in the knockout stages, really, considering how many I got wrong in the group stage. I still managed to find some countries that actually still played against each other in the knockout stage, but just in the wrong part of it. So that's some achievement in itself. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna call it a day now. What do I say when this sort of shit happens? I was gonna say something cringy like Hub is coming home at the Euros, or you know, some shit like that. But I reckon if England's right, from a patriotic point of view, if England don't win the Euros, the upcoming Euros, nor do they win the next World Cup, and then we're not winning the World Cup or Euros at all, because we've got so many young players who are talented, like Jude Bellingham, Jordan Pickford, if you want to call him young. But it's like, we've got so many like high-rated players for England, like Harry Kane, Bellingham, Gordon can be up there, Declan Rice can be up there, Saka, Pickford, you know, we've got all them players who can actually do things for us, but I was thinking that once they fuck off, and then who's going to come in to replace them? You know what I mean? It's going to be like fucking 2010 all over again, where we might have a couple of decent enough players, but we won't even make it out of the group stage. Maybe. We'll have to see, won't we? But yeah, thanks for watching this. Check out my music video for the England team, if you haven't already. Just a shameless plug there. No one's watching this. No one is going to be watching this video anyway, so I don't know why I plug that. But yeah, I'm quite happy with them predictions, considering I was wrong on the vast majority of them. But it could have easily been a lot worse. So I'm happy. Remote fell on the floor. Fuck's sake. Right, take it easy. Boy. Why am I such a cringe merchant? Don't answer that. We all know why. Because I'm fucking weird.